Welcome back to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. You're joined by the usual suspects, minus our good friend Jimmy. Where is he, H?
He's in the south of Oz, South Australia.
Adelaide. Yeah, apparently he's on a work trip there. He goes on a lot of work trips, this kid.
Yeah, he does. They spoil him a lot, and it's apparently just a piss fest. It's not even like a conference or anything.
Well, we hope he has a good time in South Australia, and he doesn't talk anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's all good. He just chimes in every now and then.
And we do pretty good imitations of Jimmy, which we can get through.
Yes, it's pretty much like he's here.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
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 Australia, World Cup, morals.
Gun.
Oh, Cotter?
Gun. All right, let's get on with it. So, how was your week? I haven't seen you in a bit.
Yeah, no, we had a good week. What do we get up to? Saturday. Mate, Copy Bet special. We got to start off with that.
Yeah, start with a bang.
Okay, so Dabble gave us the honours to have the Copy Bet special for the week.
Mm-hmm.
And it was race 2 Caulfield. And we were going head-to-head with Gorilla Bets
Yes.
and Vass.
Yes.
So Gorilla Bets, because he was the reigning winner, he got to pick first. And who did he pick?
He chose Old Flame with Jamie Carr on board at $2.60. We got the sound for it,
I got
don't
the
we?
sound. Gorilla.
Oh, sorry. Gorilla.
So then we got next pick, and we'll toss in between Jimmy the Bear and Cardinal Gem.
Ooh, and so basically in the group chat that day, I was saying, nope, Jimmy the Bear's a cat. Cardinal
You did say the
Gem
cat.
wins. And you're like, come on, Jimmy, moral for your name. And he's like, no.
I'm like, yeah, do we go for Jimmy's name?
No.
Omens?
No omens.
But
Omens don't
Jimmy's
exist.
like, mate, Cardinal Gem
Wins. So yeah. And did it win?
Bloody oath it did.
It won. Well, to
At
the
$6.
Yep. So to the 1,055 people that copied our bet, we salute you. Well done for copying us. Remember, backcast never last.
Mate, and Dabble, we worked out the math. If everyone put $25 on that, they would have lost $158,000 from that
And that's
bet.
a minimum. There's people like me who put much more than $25
Yes, exactly. So we'll be on again next week. So make sure you join us on Dabble using the code CASTPatrol, CASTPATROL.
on. Or if that's too confusing for you, just click the link in the bio. It'll do it all for you.
Yeah, so hopefully we can go back to back. We've actually only lost one Copy Bet special.
And
Not to
we're
put the mock on us.
We're 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4. So we're going pretty
I
strong.
don't know about you, but people in the chats are calling us the Copy Bet Saturday Kings.
It has a good ring. Cast Copy Bet Kings.
Yep, CBS Kings. I love it.
Hopefully we can repeat that outstanding win from Cardinal Gem.
But apart from that, we had a good weekend. I think we had your girlfriend's birthday on Saturday night.
Yeah, we had a bit of a feed, then we went to Sinaloa.
Yeah, we went to Mexican food in Sinaloa.
Mexican.
Remember all the South players that were there?
Yeah,
All the
Cody
footy players?
Walker. You saw Gags, ex-South player.
Bevan French was there, not South. Frizzell was there. Josh Hoffman
It
and
must have
Jordan
been someone's
Kahu.
birthday.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was Cody Walker's
Nah,
missus.
maybe
No?
the missus. 'Cause I
Missus?
looked up Cody Walker's birthdays in Jan.
Ah,
So I'm
you're a
like-
bit of a stalker.
I was like, because he paid the bill at the end.
Yeah, well, I took a photo with Cody Walker. And do you remember what you said to him straight after?
I do. I'm like, Cody, do you remember when I took a photo with you in Westfield, Sydney?
And he goes, what?
And he goes, nah, sorry, bro, and laughed it off and walked away.
It was the saddest moment of Adrian's life. It was just, it was that.
I thought you were going to put the crickets on.
It was a bit of both. It was like, do you remember me at Westfield, Sydney? What? Are you kidding? You asked
Hey,
that.
I was a couple seltzers deep.
What, you thought he was going to remember you?
Well, I thought it made an impact on his life.
That's so bad. That is so bad.
Yeah, it's a bit stiff. That's all right. I'll take the L there.
Yeah, you took the L. That's fine. Sometimes you have to take the L.
Yeah, I took it hard.
Yeah, well, I got some news.
Tell us, what's your news?
Yesterday we played 5-a-side or 6-a-side soccer.
Yep, I was there in a different team.
Yep, we're in Division 1, of course. I'm one of the shittest players in the team. I have to put that out there first. And we lost 10-0.
10-0.
Yeah, we lost 10-0.
We lost 8-1.
8-1? Yeah. But you know what's inexcusable for us?
What?
Little did we know. I was speaking to the centre-back during the end of the game when we're getting thumped. And he said, oh, don't worry, boys. We got 2 players that play in the NPL, so the league under A-League.
Wow.
And, get this right, one of them is the captain for Sydney United, who played in the Australian Cup final versus MacArthur.
You're kidding me.
Yep.
Because I saw him train before. They were in the orange kit.
Yep.
Was that them?
That's them.
Bro, they were hitting like volleys, long shots, top bins.
Normally, we're able to park a bus and no one can get past us. But holy shit, they were scoring long shots, passing, tiki-taka, everything in between.
Shit. Why are they even in a Monday night comp at Hensley?
I don't know. They're just probably going to get their fitness up.
Fuck, they weren't really doing much fitness. You guys were just picking the ball out of the net.
Yeah, we were doing more running than not.
Shit. That's pretty bad. Yeah, soccer. I don't like soccer.
I want Oztag to come back.
Next Thursday.
Next week.
We're on next Thursday.
Mate, I'm pretty good at Oztag.
Mate, you've improved a lot with your scoots.
Mate, I'm good. Scoring from dummy half.
We don't call you scoot for no reason.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, keen for Oztag.
But before we move on, just want to say something. Been wanting to say this for a few weeks. I've found my new favourite Instagram account.
Who is it?
No, you know who it is.
The Cast Patrol?
Almost the Cast Patrol. Just under.
No, it's not that guy, is it?
It is. It's Rooster Robbo. I've come across Rooster Robbo, and for those that don't know who Rooster Robbo is, check him out, please. This guy somehow manages to get photos with every celebrity that arrives in Sydney at the airport. It's unbelievable.
Well, how does he do it?
I think he goes to the airport and waits for the flight times. And I don't know. It is just remarkable. This guy's got everything from Zendaya to Alipa, Mark Wahlberg. He's even got the fucking Wiggles.
Got the Wiggles.
He's got the Wiggles.
This guy's made it.
He's made it. So go check out Rooster Robbo on Instagram and you will not regret it.
And this is not sponsored.
No, not sponsored. I've gone to dinner parties and I've spoken about Rooster Robbo for countless minutes. He's just an exception. So check him out, please. Rooster Robbo.
So Rooster Robbo, there you go.
Only thing bad about him, Rooster supporter.
Oh, yeah, that's a spell.
It's a very big spell. But that I can look past it for the amount of effort he puts in to his celebrity hunting.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it. Is it a bit stalkerish, you reckon?
Well, it could be by chance, like how we saw Cody Walker and Dane Gagai on the weekend.
Yeah. But like, how does he get so many celebs? Does he just chill at the airport?
I think he waits at the airport or maybe the hotel. But that's his thing. Instead of he doesn't want a podcast, he wants to find celebrities and take photos with them.
He's doing good at his thing.
Yeah.
So good on him.
Yeah, good on him.
Go give Rooster Robbo a follow, but fuck the Roosters.
Exactly.
Okay, how about we get into some Everest tips, Mick?
Yeah, we are a sporting podcast apparently.
Oh, we are. Sports and racing.
Okay, let's get into it. So, Everest is this weekend. Do you know how much the prize money is this weekend?
How much?
An incredible prize pool of $15 million.
15 mil.
The winner takes home $6.2 million. Not only that, second place gets 2.3, third gets 1.4, and fourth, so just coming in the top four of a 12-horse field, $1 million.
Wow.
Minimum.
That's pretty good. Did you hear that they're only running for second place?
Yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah.
So, like, first place is already decided.
Apparently, Nate Strip, J-Mac on board is just already home.
No, not apparently. Like, it's already won.
Oh, it's already paid out?
Yeah, it's already won. Yeah.
Because that was going to be your best bet.
No, it still is. So, I win my best bet.
So, your best bet is Nate Strip?
Nate Strip can't lose. Nate Strip is my best bet.
What odds do you get it at, Mick? What can you get it at?
$2 if you use a power play. So
That's pretty criminal.
it's pretty criminal.
So, double your money for the best sprinter in the world.
Yep.
With the best jockey in the world.
Yep.
Trained by the best trainer in the world.
Pretty much, yeah. The only thing is it drew barrier 12 out of 12, so it's the very, very wide gate. But
it's going to lead anyway.
if it jumps and gets anything of a lead,
it might sit off the leader. It'll sit off the leader, I reckon.
yeah, they better hope it sits off the leader. Because if it gets that lead, turn your TV off, get your tab ticket when you're back Nature Strip, walk to the nearest tab, scan it, get your cash because it's won. It will not lose.
Would you call it a moral, Mick?
I call nothing immoral. Never. But this wins.
That's good. That's good. I was testing you there.
Yeah, you will test me.
We got a little unboxed trifecta.
Yes.
If you want to play a bit safer, you can box this. But these are our in order
Selections.
selections.
So we got first, Nature Strip, of course.
Second, Lost and Running.
I think Lost and Running with Sam Clipperton. No, not Sam.
Huey's
Hugh
on
Bowen
board,
on
yeah.
board. Just, I think he's been having a decent spring carnival, but I think he's ready. Barrier 7.
Because they're playing for second, right?
They're playing for second.
He can win this race coming second.
And a bit of an omen, even though we don't like omens.
Go.
I drive past Ramwick coaching horses every weekend. Not every weekend, every day to work.
Yep.
And today, instead of having all the coaches and horses signage, it was all Lost and Running.
Lost and Running.
It was the Lost and Running pub.
There you go.
The takeover. And I was like,
Was it actually?
Yeah.
So that's an omen.
Yeah,
That's coming second.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, it's coming second. Easy.
And then third, we didn't want to do Eduardo. It's too cliche.
And we didn't want to go for the third favourite. So we're like, you know what?
I think Marzu.
I like Marzu as
Bit
well.
of a beast.
It is a beast. That's
He'll
Sam
fly
Clipperton on
home
board.
to third.
Yeah, I think
Like,
so.
it won't be close. Like, he'll never be winning it, I don't think.
Nope.
But I think he'll nip third.
And it likes running in the wet.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too wet. I think it's going to be good conditions on Saturday for those going out to the race
apparently
course.
it's going to rain on Friday, but then it dries up on Saturday.
Yeah.
But still,
so
the
if you're at the Everest at Ramwick, it'll be good viewing. Hopefully it doesn't rain out like last weekend. That was terrible. But no, it should be good. And that's our predictions.
That's the predictions. And look, if you want money, Nature's Trip just wins.
Get on.
$2.
Best
Guaranteed.
sprinter in the world.
I wouldn't say guaranteed, but it's as close to guaranteed as you'll get.
Yeah, just the barrier. It's the only thing, literally.
Speaking of racing, if you are into racing, we have a massive podcast dropping on Friday.
Huge.
In the morning. It's with Racing.com's own Brent Zarafa, or BZ, or BZ.
King Zarafa.
Yeah, so
Mate,
it's incredible.
you got to see it. It's 7 a.m. We're going to release it on Friday.
We do some play-on penalties, this or that with Brent Zarafa. He even gave, do you remember, he gave a sin bin sent off.
He sin
and
binned.
grade 3 charging to one of our play-on penalties.
You have to find out what it was, but he also gave us some good tips for the spring.
Yeah.
Who to follow.
And some good betting advice on how to
very good betting advice.
How to sort of factor in some form and find a good tip.
Yeah. Very smart man, and it's definitely worth a listen. It's only bite-sized as well, so 20 minutes.
Exactly. And for those that aren't into the horse racing industry, just give it a listen. It's only bite-sized, 20 minutes, and I guarantee you'll get a few cheap laughs out of it.
Yeah, it was.
We had a good
laugh, and even if you're just a punter in general, definitely worth a listen.
And we managed to secure the big bucks because he's our 18th man this week.
Mate, and he's not even going to tip us a horse.
He wants to tip NFL.
He loves his NFL, this bloke.
Which is not bad.
Well, if he gets it right,
if he gets it right, he has to
no
come
one's
back next
complaining,
week.
are they?
He might ghost us next week if we has to
He
come
might
back
ghost
again.
us this week. He hasn't given us his tip yet, so hopefully he doesn't ghost us.
He's probably just waiting for the form to come out for the NFL.
team list and that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's probably very busy. Okay. So, yeah, make sure you get over that. Now let's head on to a Rugby League World Cup preview, Mick. What do you reckon?
I'm going to be honest. Every favourite wins this week.
Every favourite.
Every favourite wins.
Do you see New Zealand got suspended odds on tab?
Yeah.
You can't even bet on them.
I don't blame them. They're a lock. Okay, ready?
Okay, go, tell me.
We're not going to go. All right, we're going to go through every game. Just quick.
How about we just suggest a few plays in
Okay,
every
ready?
game, you know?
No.
Because some are unplayable.
All right, England versus Samoa. I think Samoa win.
I've been heavy on Samoa. They have a very good team.
I think Samoa win.
England had a good trial, though.
But you know what?
They're
you
a
know
good
what?
team,
You know
but-
what's interesting about this game
Tell me.
is that the winner of this pretty much wins the group. So it's important.
Yeah.
The loser has to end up on the Australia versus
Yeah.
the other side of the draw.
You're gone. This is
you're
huge.
gone.
This is pretty much one of their biggest games of the tournament
Yeah.
for these two.
Easy. Australia versus Fiji, $1.01.
So we're not... What's the lineup?
So the bookies are tipping Australia to win by 40 points. I don't know. I don't want to back anything. Just
our team's not... If we had Cleary at 7, cover that line easy. But we don't.
Cleary at 7, yeah.
Yeah, but we don't. We have Ches.
They rested all the Pans players.
All the grand final
Doesn't
players are
matter
arrested.
who's playing. It's Australia $1.01 lock. Scotland versus Italy.
What about a bet? Fox to score, Aussies 30 plus.
No, the bet is you put all the favourites together.
No, that's $2.
Free money.
No, it's not free money.
And then
else?
Scotland versus Italy, as much as we are Italian.
What's
and
the
we want to
line?
see our boys.
I'm happy with the line here for our boys.
Yeah, you like the line? Italy, 12.5.
I don't think... Who does Scotland have? They have no NRL players.
Oh, they might have
Campbell's not even playing for them.
I haven't checked the team list too much.
Italy have a few fringe players from the NRL. I reckon we can hold that line.
Okay.
Italy plus 12.5.
Jamaica versus Ireland. Ireland, $1.01 favourites.
That's a no better. That's
Yeah.
shit.
Just put Ireland in your multis.
No, don't do
New
that.
Zealand suspended odds. They're guaranteed to win versus Lebanon.
What's
France,
the line?
I don't know. The line is 41.
Yeah, I reckon.
No, I reckon Lebanon cover it.
You reckon they cover it?
With Mitch Moses and Tall
And Dewey,
and Dewey, yeah. And Mansour.
yeah, and then Karaz.
Okay. Lebanon with the
You
Lebanon
reckon New
to
Zealand
cover.
are fucked?
40 points is huge.
They're stacked.
All right, and France
I don't know.
versus Greece. France win.
Yeah, but Greece with the line. The line's crazy. Who
What's the
does
line?
France have? All the Catalans players.
Yeah, they got a full league over there.
I might take Greece with the line.
Okay.
Ilias,
But France win the
Peter
game.
Mam.
Tonga
France win the game.
versus PNG.
Tonga 13 plus, and
Yep.
you can chuck in a try scorer.
Yeah, I think so. That's good. And then Wales versus Cook Islands.
Cooks 13 plus.
Yeah. Cook
Yeah.
Islands 13 plus. They got a weak team. I'd be
But
wary.
I don't know. It's not really that interesting, is it? The World Cup
No,
until
well,
the finals.
Yeah, you got to wait till the finals, and even then, it's you just got to wait for the final four.
Yeah. There's only 5 real contenders, I reckon.
Who are your contenders?
So I'll rank them in order.
Australia.
Aussies number 1.
Yep.
New Zealand 2. Tonga 3. Samoa. England.
And England at 5 are a stretch. They
Yeah.
won't win. the World Cup
Yeah, unless they manage to get to the final.
and fluke it.
And like we have so many injuries,
Yeah.
or New Zealand have injuries. Yeah, it's pretty hard for England to win.
I don't see them winning either. So that starts 16th of October. How good is that? Sunday.
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning at 12:30. So if you're having a bender on Saturday after the Everest,
I think we might have
stay
to.
up and watch.
What's the first game? Is it the Aussies?
England Samoa.
Oh, England. That's a cracker.
Yeah,
That's probably the best game of the
It's the
round.
best game of the round. Other
Yeah,
than that,
100%.
I wouldn't go for anything else.
Come on, Samoa.
Yeah. Jeez, how sad is it without rugby league? Like,
That last week was pretty depressing.
I didn't even know what to
Not
do.
gonna lie.
I don't even know what day it is sometimes. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like, oh, where's my
'Cause
Thursday
we
night
usually
footy?
keep track, like, Tuesday 4 p.m. team list. You're like, oh, team list are out. It's Tuesday 4 p.m. And then it's like Thursday night footy, Friday night footy, and now it's like, what day is it?
Exactly.
I have no idea.
And since it's off season, one thing that I've sort of got into a rhythm of saying, how when you say goodbye to someone, you say, oh, goodbye. See you soon.
later, mate.
Yeah, well, I want to introduce a new one that I've been saying all week, and I
Mate,
love it.
You have not shut up. Like, you've said this on repeat.
Yep, I love it.
And it's catching on. I don't mind it.
Yeah, so basically, instead of saying see you later or chat soon, enjoy your off season.
It works, like, in multiple scenarios.
Leaving the house, see you, mum, enjoy your off season.
She's like, what?
What? Oh.
I think I said it to my mum. I was leaving and she was trying to ask me to do something like, see you, Rose, enjoy your off-season. She's just looking at me like, what?
I like it. Well, it is off season. You just got to enjoy your off season.
It is off
Like the
season.
footy players, except for the World Cup players, they just got to enjoy their off season.
Well, Latrell was thinking of enjoying his off-season. He wanted to go back to the farm.
I don't blame him. Enjoy your off season.
And now he can't.
No.
So we can't say to Latrell.
No. But if you want to say to people, just say, enjoy your off season. See what they say. It'll catch on.
And it also, like, shuts people down. Like, if someone's saying something, it's be like, enjoy your off-season.
Enjoy your off season. Oh, okay.
Rattled. What?
Whoa,
Off-season?
whoa. Why am I not competing?
Yeah, done.
Mm.
Take a spell. You know?
I like it.
It's a good saying.
So do you reckon you'll start adopting it at work, signing off on emails with it?
Not at work.
What about, instead of kind regards, enjoy your off season?
Adrian?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, a bit of a stretch, but let's see what happens. Yeah, should we do some cast character of the week, Mick?
Yeah, let's do it.
We haven't done a cast character in a while.
To be honest, I think we've just forgot.
We forgot because there hasn't been too many castings happening.
There's been, and there's finals time as well. We got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, we're trying to win some bets
Interviewing
and all that.
Brent Zarafa.
Yeah, that's true. But I have got a cast character this week. So, for
I actually don't know this one.
You don't know this one?
No,
Okay.
did you prepare this?
I prepared this.
Okay.
So, for Vladimir Putin's birthday gift, he's turned 70.
The Russian leader.
Yes.
Yep.
The Belarus president gifted Putin a tractor.
A tractor.
A new tractor.
That's it. A tractor.
Got him a tractor for his birthday. And apparently,
Jesus.
like, tractors have been the pride of the Belarusian industry since Soviet times. So that was the meaning behind it.
And he got a tractor.
That's it. Turn 70, get a tractor.
Did he deliver the tractor?
He got given a certificate with, like, the license agreement, like, or like the receipt pretty much like,
Yeah.
of a tractor.
Yeah.
So I think he's got his tractor now. That's pretty cast.
That's so cast. So wait, he gifted him for his birthday a tractor.
Yeah.
I just can't get over it.
That, like, imagine that, like, he's like, fuck, what do I get this bloke? Like,
He's like, oh, this guy's got so much money. And he goes, hey, I know what to get.
is that how they speak?
I hope so. If you're Belarusian.
Bro, is he going to use a tractor ever in his life?
I don't know.
Does he live on a farm?
How many tractors are there in
I
Russia?
don't think Putin lives on a farm.
No, he doesn't. A tractor.
Yeah. That's rogue.
And they probably have to ship it or
Yeah.
airmail
into
it,
a shipping
drive
container.
it. Did they drive the tractor across the border?
Nah. In a shipping container. So that's pretty cast, eh?
That's so cast.
Okay, let's move on to some plan or penalties.
Yeah, let's do it. But Jim's not here. So
Jim's not here.
So we'll just get Jim to come in the studio.
Yeah, bring him in.
Get him in. Oh, Jim, welcome back from Adelaide.
Oh, how you going, bro? So, at Tom Whiting 4 has asked, dipping your finger in your mate's pasta sauce and licking it to taste the sauce.
That's a good question, Jim. I'm going to say penalty. I hate when people touch my food. You don't fuck with my food especially. I'm a big eater and I love food. And if you're putting your little grubby fingers in, no way.
Yeah. It's a penalty, bro.
All right, Jim, leave the studio. I want
Okay.
Age back.
Age is
better.
back. Yeah, that's a massive penalty. I was at the Newmarket yesterday after soccer, and not going to name the mate, don't want to expose him, but he dipped his finger in my other mate's sauce
Yeah.
and licked it while he was eating it.
Who was the mate?
Lachlan Goldsby was eating the pasta,
Yeah.
and Tom Whiting dipped his
Oh
finger in.
my God. So that's why he wants confirmation.
He wants to know,
He's a grub.
is it okay?
And did Goldsby freak out?
Golby, yeah, he freaked out.
I would too.
Bro, who does that?
Sickos.
You're eating your pasta, some mate just wants to taste the sauce with his
Tom,
finger.
you're a sicko, mate.
Tom, massive penalty. Massive sin bin.
No, yeah, sin bin.
Sin bin?
Yeah, sin bin.
Yeah, that's
Agreed.
justified.
Cool. AJ.Will. The slab from KFC. What is the slab
Mate,
from KFC?
they brought back the slab recently.
I actually haven't had it.
So
Is it good?
it's like 6 buns with popcorn chicken, melted cheese, and barbecue sauce.
Ooh.
And it's $9.
Because you probably make that by yourself anyway. $9?
Yeah, $9.
Would you get chips with it or something?
No, it just comes with that. But it's a 6-pack of buns with popcorn chicken.
Oh, that'd be heavy on
We
the
got to
carbs.
try it. We got to try
We'll
it.
do a review.
I think I'm going to try it this Friday. One of my workmates is going to buy it and we're always going to taste it.
On Friday.
So I'll give it an official review next potty.
Do it.
But yeah, I reckon play on.
Yeah, play on.
You definitely. I'm
play
open
on,
to it. I'm open
play
to
on
it.
until I try it. If it's shit,
Yeah.
penalty.
I'm open to it.
Yep.
Okay, at Fifth and Dribble have asked, taking your kid off at the gym.
So it means like taking your shirt
Taking
off.
your shirt off in training.
No, that's a massive penalty.
Yeah, I don't have the confidence for that.
I mean,
I don't even know if I had a rig, I'd do
there's
it.
some people with the 8-packs, they've worked hard for that 8-pack. So
Yeah.
it means they want to show it off.
Yeah.
But if you're just the average Joe at the gym, just doing your 10 kilo bicep curls, no disrespect to anyone that does 10 kilos in the bicep curls, please do not get your rig out.
Kits on, play on. No, not play on. Penalty.
No, kits on, play on.
Oh, yeah.
Kits off,
Kits-
send off.
Mate, there we go. Boom.
That was good.
That worked
we'll
in
do
the
a
end.
cheer.
Give ourselves a cheer. No one's probably cheering, but we'll celebrate the little wins.
How good. We rhymed on with on and off with off.
Mate,
we
it's just
are
class. It's class.
It's class.
Oh, yeah, you want to take this one?
Yeah, I'll take this one. And at Rosie Fadul, playing DCE over the informed 7 of the comp. So she's talking about Nathan Cleary.
Okay. For the first game, I understand they're resting the grand final players.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's acceptable. Play on. But if this happens in a finals match and Ches is halfback over Cleary, all right.
Yeah, I think
Like
that's
Cleary
the
is head and shoulders and chin's above him.
wrong chin's above him. I like that one. That was good. Well, the thing is, they're like Cherry's the incumbent. Well, no shit. They haven't played since 2019.
Yeah. What does that mean? Like he got stripped of his captaincy for Teddy.
All right, it's like Cherry won Origin over Cleary, but you know what? Cleary won back-to-back comps.
Yeah. And Cleary will eventually overtake that Origin arena.
And
he'll get there.
He'll get there. He'll win us a few series.
But yeah,
hopefully.
he hasn't been great in Origin. But what does that mean? Like he'll lift against like a team like New
We're
Zealand or
comparing
something.
an Origin series of 3 games where he lost only 1 more than Cherry compared to a whole season.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like his record's pretty crazy.
It's different.
In the regular season.
It's a bit different.
He's the best halfback, hands down. He should be there.
Speaking of great halfbacks, Rosie Fadul has written us an article about one of the key halfbacks for this year. It's a special what if.
So take it away, Mick.
All right. She wants to know and has written, what if Melbourne Storm never let go of Nicho Hynes? So a question best answered in 5 years has proven fruitful in just one. The Dally M Player of the Year and Halfback of the Year, Nicho Hynes, has been immensely influential in Cronulla Sharks' top 4 finish this year. It's the first time they've done it since 2017.
Wow. And he's Dally M. He won by a landslide. Best halfback, best player in the comp. This guy's a freak.
So basically, the best part about Nicho Hynes last year was his versatility. And I think they needed it this year with the amount of injuries they had.
Oh, Melbourne desperately needed it.
But let's focus on Ryan Pappenhausen for the Melbourne Storm, who they probably needed a good replacement when he was injured and out.
Yeah, they just didn't have that solid replacement because last year they had Nico to cover.
Yeah, Nico
but unfortunately
fit in.
this year they didn't. So when he went down first with
So
the
when
hamstring,
Pappenhausen went down,
yeah, when Paps went down with the hamstring and PCL tear, he faced 5 weeks out.
Yep,
Lost 2, won 3. So it's not very good.
Melbourne Storm, in
Melbourne
that
Storm
time.
during that time. And then the last injury with his kneecap, they went 4 losses and 4 wins without him.
So they do need Ryan Pappenhausen. They need their spine players. Whereas last year, Ryan Pappenhausen went down with shoulder injury in round 6. Nicho Hynes entered the starting side in pretty much his debut first year, and he fueled a pretty significant win streak. The Melbourne Storm with Nicho Hynes had an 88% win rate.
Jeez, that's a huge jump from this year's.
A huge jump.
That just shows how important Nico is.
Arguably, they had some other players in that Storm team, but That's a massive jump compared to without Pappenhausen, they went 66% in the first injury and then 50%. Not to mention, look at the impact he's already had on the Sharks. Everyone always says, oh, no one ever leaves the Melbourne Storm system and goes on to be anything. Well, Dally M medal winner, he had 21 try assists for 36 offloads and 514 tackles.
Mate, not including the goals or his kicking game.
Line break assists,
and it's his
tries.
first year at halfback. Are we getting this? First year at halfback. This guy's a freak.
So basically what we want to know and what we think will happen is, what if Nicho Hynes never left the Storm? Well, Storm probably would have made the top 4.
I reckon they make the GF.
They make the GF because they would have been on the other side.
Panthers will still win.
And then I think Sharks, as good as they were this year, without him, they don't make that top 4.
No chance.
I mean, Fitzgibbon may have found someone else, but they would have had Braden Trindle, who's still a good halfback, but not as good as...
Not the Dally M player of the year, mate.
as Nicho Hynes. But yeah, he is an absolute freak. And look, I think in the future, Hynes will probably create a winning culture at the Sharks that could potentially even win a premiership.
Yeah, they'll be there again next year. So, yeah, big things to come for the Sharkies.
Yeah, and last thing we just want to say is last year, Cronulla missed the top 8 and had a 41% win rate. This year's improvements are evident. They're excluding their disappointing finals run, so just regular season. They took their 41% win rate to a 75% win rate in 2022.
Taking the lead by Nicho. And a few other players, of course. Fanuc and McInnes, but Nicho was the star.
Your halfback controls the play. So that's what if Nicho Hynes never left the Melbourne Storm. And we want to know is, where do you think the Melbourne Storm would have finished for 2022?
That's very good, Mick. Thanks for that, Rosie, as well.
Yeah, you smashed it.
Nailed that one. Very good stats there.
And now I think we'll jump on to some listener questions.
Let's get into it. Okay, I'll start us off. So at Lachlan_M_J_03 has asked, do you think the Rugby League World Cup is very one-sided? Australia seem to win it every year and they're favourites again this year. Or will nations like New Zealand, Samoa, Tonga, England beat Australia and knock them off their perch?
Well, if you listened to our quiz last week, how many times did Australia not win the World Cup in its entire history?
3 or 4?
Yeah, 4. I think it was 4.
Yeah.
I think, and so France actually won the first World Cup. I know we're going back to 1950s, but
they were at home though.
France had the World Cup.
Yeah,
it's just it's a stat. You can't go against stats.
New Zealand won in 08. I think Great Britain won the other 2.
But yes, do you think the Rugby League World Cup is one-sided? At the moment, I think yes it is. But that's only because it is an Australian sport. Where there is so much root development in Australia. Like New Zealand have. Union as their main sport. PNG is the number 1 sport over there, but they still got to get those root development, get all the youngsters playing and then build up the game. They don't have a league over there. They have the PNG Hunters that play in the Australian comp, so their pool of talent's not as strong. But I think compare this World Cup to last World Cup, there is so much more competition this year than there's ever been.
100%. There's 5 solid teams that all compete, as you just mentioned. But I do think it's still Australia's to lose. Like, I said it too many times on this podcast. We have the best fullback in the world, Teddy, best 5'8" Munster, best halfback, Cleary or Cherry, and then the best hooker, Harry Grant or Hunt.
Nicho Hynes, who we just spoke about, doesn't even get a run in the
Can't even get a run. Or Edwards.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
But you see, like, the rise of these Pacifica nations, like, they're already building a team that actually might be threatening at these World Cups.
Tonga looks deadly.
And you see it as well because there are so many Pacifica nation players throughout NRL teams. Like they are littered everywhere.
And it's good that they're pledging their allegiance to their background.
I love it.
You know?
Yeah,
it actually makes it competitive.
Yeah, the best was when Jason Taumalolo chose, I'm not playing for New Zealand, I'm going to play for Tonga. I think that sort of started everyone
that's when it's like, people actually care about international footy now.
100%.
You know? Like, we're posting videos and everyone's like commenting like, nah, Samoa going to win, New Zealand will take it out, you're kidding. Before it would have been like, no comments, Aussies got it, boring.
Yeah,
or Kiwis have got it, boring.
100%. Well,
it's definitely interesting, but I can't see Australia losing.
I can't see them losing either. But I think Samoa to make the final, $3.20, $3.50.
No, Tonga. Tonga, $3.25 to make the final.
That's good value.
They're more odds than Samoa. Yeah. So, yeah, I think it should be Tonga or Samoa.
Perfect. Next question. At Sean_Faulkner123, how many teams are too many for the NRL?
Like, maximum of maximums, 18.
Yeah,
if you're going to get the Bears in next year or the year after, that's max.
Yeah,
18 max.
I think.
What do you reckon?
I think that's the max for 2 reasons. I think one, next year's going to be tough enough with bye rounds every single week. So
Is every team having 3 buys?
every team has 3 buys throughout the year, but one team will not play each week.
That's so
It's ridiculous. I know it, and it's just going to happen until that next team comes in to make up the 18. Another one is that I don't think we actually have a talent pool for 18 teams.
Yeah, it'll be tough. Like we're seeing how much the Dolphins are struggling to get recruits.
They're struggling to recruit. They've
Like
signed some
they still
good
have
players,
a lot of cap money, I'm sure.
but they still haven't filled a complete roster of 30. They have junior development pathways, which is good.
Like
but
their 17's good, but then there's like, what's their other 13? Like
exactly, and they don't have depth. And then look at someone like the Tigers, how hard they have to try to sign like marquee players.
yeah, and they finally got there too, Appy and Papali'i.
And they both don't want to join the club.
Yeah.
So
And they're forced to join.
yeah, exactly. So I don't think the talent pool's there, but maybe it's good to give all these youngsters a go, and maybe that might spark some depth in talent.
Yeah. Blood them into first grade and hopefully it reveals their talents and their strengths and
that means that
more opportunities.
Compared to this season, in a few years' time, there's going to be 60 more players that have an NRL contract compared to this year.
Exactly, and more games for us to bet on, so can't complain there.
Exactly.
I'll take this one. So Will Lawrenson has asked, can Animo achieve more than Winks?
Look, it might surpass it in prize money, stud value, whatever, but Winks is a national icon. You can ask anyone that doesn't know racing, and they know Winks. They know the colours of Winks. They might even know its streak. It won like 36 in a row, I'm going to say.
Do you want to look this up?
Yeah, I'm going to say 36. How many do you think?
I think it's 34.
Do you think it's... Oh, I think 34.
It's definitely in the 30s.
Winks.
But yeah, no, Animo has a long way to go before we can compare it to Winks.
It retired with 33 consecutive races.
I was closer. We're both wrong.
Yeah, we're both wrong. So we both got 90. But yeah, like Winks was just remarkable.
Like once in a generation, once in a lifetime. Mate, we won't see Winks in someone else like Winks in our lifetime.
Look, it's going to take Animo to start winning 10,
multiple in
15,
a row,
20 in a row.
Big numbers.
Regardless of how many big races. Even Nature Strip can think about how many races it's won. Big race like the Everest, and still not bigger than Winks.
Yeah, nah, Winks is the GOAT.
The next one is from Faumana Alefeo. Look.
Do you reckon you got that right?
No, I've butchered that.
That's all good.
He wants to know thoughts on Samoa's chances at the World Cup. So if you're Samoan, please reach out and let us know how you pronounce that name, because we don't know.
I might give it a crack. Fa'amauna Alefeo.
That was all
Hopefully
right.
one of us got
Hopefully one of it. Thoughts on Samoa's chances at the World Cup? Well, I think we just sort of touched on it. I like them making the final because they'll be on the opposite side to Australia and New Zealand, and all they have to beat is Tonga.
Yeah, so as long as they beat England
in the first game, they're
on
a good
Sunday,
shot. Yep,
they have a great chance to make the final. But to be honest with you, they won't win it.
You don't think so?
No, I hate being so blunt, but if Australia don't win it, New Zealand will win
Australia are too good. We've been over this before.
Yeah, it's
Countless
very
times.
tough. But to make the final is a massive achievement. So I'll be cheering for Samoa. I'll be having a few bets on them. So hopefully they make it all the way. But Aussies to win it.
Perfect. At Josh EO wants to know, I want to know your saddest sporting moment. Not someone dying or anything to that degree, but as a fan or player, the moment that made you cry / on the verge of crying the most. He goes, I'm still not over losing the under-13s cricket grand final.
Jesus, EO. That's like 13 years ago, however old you are. That's crazy. But one that still gets me, Adam Reynolds is missing that goal in the grand final.
That was sad. That
was depressing. I was with you. We were at your house. Yeah. That took a long time to get over.
His last game for the club. He nailed those kicks all year from that touchline.
On his good side, curling in, black dot. That one really stung. Because that's a what if. What if he nailed that, took it to, was it 14 all or 12 all?
No, it was like 20, it was like 18 all or 20 all.
In the GF.
Yeah.
No, it was 14-12.
Was it 14?
Right, get it up.
Okay, 14 all, whatever.
Yeah, would have taken it to 14 all. And then, who knows what could happen? Big what if.
Really?
I reckon we would have won it.
Maybe. Far out. That actually does burn.
That was probably the most sickening. Yeah, on the verge of tears.
Well, my one could have been 10-0 yesterday, but it's not. when I had my under 15s rugby league career shattered in my kneecap.
Do you reckon you would have made it?
Fuck no. I was a winger for school A grade actually.
A grade.
Under 15s. Yeah. And we played your school, our rival school, Marsland.
Yeah. And we rolled your knee.
And I tore my ACL. We won the game though, and then I had to watch our team lose in the grand final. So that was pretty sad.
Fuck, but if you were there though.
Or, you know what was even sadder? Last year, when we went pretty much the whole year undefeated in Oztag, and we lost the first semi-final.
That was bad.
Kicked out straight away.
Knocked out. That was depressing.
That was ouch.
Yeah, that stung. But
There's so many sad
Souths
moments.
take the cake for that grand final last year. That was sickening. Next question. So, at JSwan95, what is Age's double your wage this week?
Someone actually wants to know.
Wants to know
how to lose their money.
Someone wants to know. Hey, wait, we won last week. The only cast member to win last week. We're trying a new sport. So, Swanee, you got Age's 420 Blaze It this week.
No, it's back.
It is back. Age's 420 Blaze It, $4.20 odds, 3 teams to win. We're sticking with the EPL, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, all to win. And I've got stats this time, Mick. This is not a vibe.
Thank God.
Well, it was a vibe, and I'm like, let's just make sure.
You don't win when you put stats in it.
It was a vibe, and I'm like, let's just make sure there's a bit of stats to back me up here.
Go do it.
So, Chelsea have won the last 3 versus Villa.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to make that 4. Arsenal have won the last 4 versus Leeds.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal are flying at the moment, top of the league. They're not going to lose to Leeds, surely. And Tottenham have not lost a home game all year in the Prem. So, some good stats to back it up. $4.20 odds.
I just don't like how you've tipped 2 away teams. I think that's
away, because last week went all home.
Yeah.
So that was good.
The away teams just, I don't know, there's always one upset.
Yeah, they always
I hope you win,
choke.
but the 2 upsets might hurt you.
I'm going for literally the class. The class will prevail. That's what I hope. What about you, Mick?
Yeah, I got 2 tips this week, and I've already said it this podcast. 1, Nature Strip wins the Everest. You heard it here first. I'll eat a hat next podcast.
You're going to eat a hat?
I'll eat a hat.
Make it specific. What hat are you going to eat?
I'll eat a hat.
Eat it? For how long?
I'll eat it.
How long?
Eat a whole.
You're going to start chewing on this thing, just swallow it.
By the end of the podcast, it'll be finished.
Okay.
And my second tip is go on Instagram and watch and follow at Rooster Robbo. He's a gun.
The goat.
If I could get him on this podcast, I'd love it.
Would you take him over, let's say, like Latrell Mitchell?
Obviously not. Just because of Latrell's pure aura. But, you know, it's a good ploy. We get Latrell to come to the studio, and then Rooster Robbo's waiting outside
For a photo.
And
then we
both
get
of them.
back-to-back interviews.
Mm.
That's solid.
So that just about does us. So remember, this Friday we're dropping our mini podcast with Brent Zarafa from racing.com.
Yeah, a little bite-sized podcast. You can watch it on the way to work, on the way home from work, doing a workout.
Oh.
Very short, very insightful, very good laugh, and yeah, I wouldn't miss it.
If you don't have 20 minutes, put on 2 times speed, 10 minutes.
Yeah, we might sound a bit quick, but hey, at least you get some good tips out of it.
Yeah, and it'd be quick. So yeah, tune into that on Friday when it drops and let us know what you think. And
Yeah, peace out, guys.
peace out.
Till next week.
We'll be back with Jimmy next week.